FIFA 17 is here, so head over to ufifa.com, use the code TV at checkout to get yourself a massive discount on all the coins and points you could possibly want for the new FIFA game. The link is down in the description. Go check them out. What is going on, guys? TV here. Welcome to an interesting one. I think I may have dropped the ball. No, I haven't. I haven't dropped the ball, but I kind of thought I had done for most of this episode. Note the coins. 257,000. Right, let's do some of these boring live events just to get a few of these sort of crests and cups and things out of the way. Pick up an Inter crest there, nothing too special. We go into the Champions Cup, chance of getting a pretty sexy trophy, really. I mean, we can get the German Cup, which is, I think, the French and the German Cups are worth more than any other, so we're kind of hoping to pull one of the other. I'm not sure whether the themed Champions events have any bearing on what we get, but we do end up picking up a Germany Cup, which is nice, sold for about 11,000. I could do those cups, but I think if they're worth more than, say, 8k, it's definitely worth selling them rather than trying to claim them. It's not difficult to claim them. You just need 3 players from that nation to go with it, but I don't feel like it's worth doing if they're worth more than 8k, because I just don't feel like there's just... How many German players are there really in the whole game that are going to be worth more than 8k? Okay, quite a few, but how many are going to be worth less than 8k? Probably more. So we go into the league. Off the back of a few new signings, of course. Still getting used to playing with James Milner. To be honest, I'm still getting used to playing with people like Quadrado. So we managed to score 10 against not the greatest of opponents, but still they were okay. The ones that I played against had sort of 77, 78 rated defenses. And then we move on to the new gimmick of the month, and that is the MLS Cup playoffs. Now, of course, if you don't follow the MLS, you're not really going to know what's going on here, and I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, I have no idea myself. So it's obviously the playoffs. There's 4 teams left. It's kind of like a semi-final. I don't know if it's across 2 legs or anything, but it's basically the semis. So you've got Colorado, you've got Montreal, you've got Seattle Sounders, and you've got Toronto, if I haven't said Toronto already. So you've got all those. There's 4 elite, special elite players available that have the ability to go up in overall rating should their team qualify. This is the MLS Cup pack. I decided to start this whole event off in style by opening up 1 MLS Cup pack. Managed to pull 1 MLS Cup player so far in Irwin. We are guaranteed 2, and there is the second in Gomez. You can get more than just the 2 in the pack. I've seen people get 2, 3, 4, and even some elites in there as well. Unfortunately, we get some Viagra at the end, and we get 2. So, you know, it's a decent start. I didn't really know what I was doing this early on in it, though. I decided to get myself an elite trophy, as I had enough gold trophies spare from the gold players that I had in that pack. I upgraded them in a trophy pack, and obviously we've managed to pick up that elite there. We picked up Jones for 8,900, which at the time I thought was an absolute bargain. Picked up that Fernandez for 11,000. Bearing in mind, this is literally like 10-20 minutes after they were released, so these were going for premium. So me sniping them for that cheap at the time was incredible. Right now, though, you can snipe them for about 5k. But last night, that was insane. I could have flipped them for an easy 15k profit each. We picked up our first elite of the session, and that was the 83 rated Alonso. Not as good as what you'd expect it to be, incidentally. I was kind of... I checked the prices beforehand, so I knew he didn't sell for more than 60k. But we managed to pick up 59k for him, 53 after tax. The whole thing probably cost me about 40k, so I've made about 13k profit there. Managed to sell Jones for 17,500, picking up 15,750 after tax. Again, another 7,000-ish profit right there. Could have put him into a plan, but decided to flip him as I knew he'd sell because he's one of the highest rated ones you could get without getting an elite. We've got enough for another elite player, so we may as well open that. I was kind of hoping for something big, not really sure what the big options were. Dempsey, I think, is one of them. We managed to get Torres, the centre-back from Seattle Sounders. Not amazing, because at the time he didn't sell for more than 60k again. But, I mean, anything more than 48,000 coins here, and we are in profit. So I was kind of always looking on that side of things. 81 Marshall. Not the best. I did pick up 181 Marshall and I sold him for 58k, I think it was. That was the second Marshall I picked up. So we're spending a lot, but we are getting a lot back in elite players and players towards the plan to get one of these big guys eventually. We got the New York Team Hero plan. There's a lot of mixed reviews yesterday. Should I or shouldn't I? I decided, you know what, let's just go for it. Let's YOLO it, because we picked up 2 elite trophies. One from a plan and another one from just upgrading to a plan. So I didn't actually buy any of them. The crests, I managed to snipe them all, apart from the one that you saw in that live event. And we got Frank Lampard, which sold for 10k, not the best. So this is the Gashi player, okay, the 84 rated elite player that will go up if, does he play for Colorado? If Colorado progress, he will go up to an 88 rated. If they end up winning the whole thing, he goes up to a 92 overall. And there he is, 84 rated left mid. The only reason why I've picked Gashi over the other 3 players, incidentally, are Giovinco, Ladero of Seattle Sounders, and Seaman of Montreal. Now, I've decided to go for Gashi purely because there's only one of him on the market for me at the moment, and he is 435,000 coins. My question, and the way that I'm going to wrap this up, okay, is should I sell him now for about 410, 420k? Or should I keep him in hope that Colorado actually progress through to the next round and he goes up to an 88 rated left mid? Note the coins. I've spent 200,000 so far. So you know you're thinking, oh, you spent 200k to get this guy, he's worth about 400, you've doubled your money. Just sell him, just cut your losses. I've actually done more than double my money because I have another elite player ready to go into a plan as well. Now, you can't complete these more than once, so once I've done this, if I sell him, that's it. If I keep him, then I can't just go and do it again and get another one and sell him on. That's why there's not that many of them on the market. People are keeping hold of them. So should I sell him and flip a 200,000 coin plus profit on him, or because he's cost me about 150k in total, so I actually would be getting about 250k profit. So do I flip him for that profit, or do I wait and hope that he goes up to an 88 and then go and try and complete the other ones as well? It's not going to be easy now that I've spent the majority of my bankroll, but there is a potential there. Let me know in the comment section down below what I should do. If you don't really know what's going on with this MLS Cup thing, I didn't really explain it that well, I do apologise. There's just basically 4 major elite players you can get that have the potential to go up to 88 and 92 should their team win each stage of the playoff. It's basically that simple. Every MLS player, I believe, in the game right now, the silver versions are now silver MLS Cup versions, so you can now put them into these plans, as are the gold and as are the other elites as well. But they don't have the ability to go up in value, or up in rating rather, if their teams progress. That it's just these 4 players: Ladero, Giovinco, Seaman, and Gashi. There you go. It's as simple as that. We've got one. What should we do with him? Please let me know in the comment section down below, because I kind of need to know, like, as a matter of urgency, because I don't really want this guy to go sort of, you know, common and lose all his value. So please let me know down below what you think I should do. Keep him and wait to see if he goes up to 88, or cut my losses and get a 250k profit on him and maybe go after and do another one, and then maybe, you know, decide to keep Giovinco at the end, because I think it's between Ladero of Seattle Sounders and Giovinco as to who I believe is going to win the whole thing, because they've got the strongest sides. I would probably go for Ladero of Seattle Sounders, so maybe I should do Seaman and Giovinco, get them and sell them to make a bit of profit, and then go and get Ladero, be left with a big chunk of change at the end, and of course Ladero, and hope that he goes up to 88. That's what I'm thinking of doing, but you need to kind of let me know. Thank you very much for watching. Of course, smack the like button if you've enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. I shall see you guys in the next one. Till then, goodbye.